The act of heartbreak is not a real sensation and emotion that you should be experiencing. When you say that my brother, she broke up with me. Man, she wasn't supposed to be with you. You understand? She wasn't supposed to be in your life in the first place. What do you mean breaking up? That's not a real thing. You weren't supposed to be with her. When you find your true spouse, there's no thought of leaving. My sisters, there's no thought of him leaving. It's just love. Will there be hardship? Yes. Will the road be rocky? Yes. When things get rocky, you turn on 4x4, you change the settings of the car, and you just run with it. You don't give up. You don't quit. That's what haram relationships teach you. Haram relationships teach you how to quit. When things aren't going your way, you know what you do? You just swipe up. You have to have the grit, the resolution, the grind, the ability to handle your issues and just know that this is part of the plan, it's part of the program. These are growing pains. That comes with the process.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys doing? If you're new to the channel, my name's Raiz. Please consider a like, share, and if it is that you enjoy my reactions to Islamic content, definitely subscribe. Jazakallah khair. And yes, certainly I agree with Brother SQ here that haram relationships or dating, or whatever you want to call it, is actually the means to quitting. Like, I mean, it's a limbo period that which I think people feel the need to feel out one another, you know. And almost certainly I think that it's meant to, part ways. It's meant to disintegrate. I mean, you could even say that some people would use it as a touch and go type of relationship, which I think is obviously highly immoral as a Muslim. But I mean, it could, and it has its negative effects on both men and women. So yeah, of course, our Muslim brothers and sisters out there should refrain from committing into premarital relationships, inshallah.
I don't find you funny.
كي نزداد جمالا جوهرنا هنا في القلب
You want to marry my daughter?
Yes, sir.
Do you love her?
Yes.
Does she love you?
Yes.
Then congratulations, you're married. So, I'm here to ask for your daughter.
I know. Are you ready?
Ready? For what?
For your ultimate test. If you answer all of these questions correctly, you will get my daughter.
But nobody told me anything about it.
Do you have a university degree?
Yes.
Are you rich?
Yes.
Is your father rich?
Yes.
Is he gonna be my friend and buy me a new car every year?
I will tell him.
Do you wanna have kids?
What, with you? I'm sorry, go on.
Do you listen to Arabic music?
Yes.
Do you agree to play Arabic music in the wedding?
Yes.
I think we're done.
Oh, thank God! Did I pass?
You already passed when you said you were rich. Oh, there's one question left.
Oh God, what is it?
Are you a doctor?
No.
I think perhaps that fathers have a sense of hypergamy, of course for their daughters, not for themselves, but for their daughters, in which they are demanding a lot from the brothers approaching them. That's even if brothers can approach them, because I think some of the fathers are really either modernized or closed-minded. Either way, it's not beneficial towards the whole marriage process or vetting process, let's say. But just to clarify what hypergamy is the action of marrying or forming a sexual relationship with a person of a superior sociological or educational background. So this makes sense as to why fathers would want the best men out there for their daughters. But I think because of the inflated hypergamy of women nowadays due to social media, dating apps, and so forth, which gives them this impression that it gives them an impression of a particular lifestyle, which I think may be above the means of majority of the men, right? And this is causing an issue within the Muslim community, I think. And so I think fathers might also be suffering from this type of hypergamy, whether they are on social media or not, or if they are aware of it or not. But this type of standard is quite troublesome, I think, for majority of the brothers. And no doubt, I wouldn't say that brothers should take, for instance, a brother should take a daughter out of a lifestyle where she perhaps had a middle to high type lifestyle. I'm not saying that the brother shouldn't match that, but I mean, the requirements from not only the daughters but the father is astronomical, and it is an issue, I think.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdinas siratal mustaqim.
Even the way a man recites or his Islamic knowledge is a standard from which women have this hypergamous tendencies towards, which I think is valid, of course. I mean, if you think about it, if it is that she's going to be led by her husband who would read or recite, I don't know, Maghrib, Isha, Fajr, and so forth. I mean, even Quran during recitation times or whatever, she would certainly want a nice voice to, you know, touch her sensibilities, I think.
Hey Salama, so there's this trend going around on TikTok. So on the count of 3, make the ugliest face that you can, okay? And then watch the filter. You ready?
Okay.
All right. 1, no, wait till I get to 3, Habibi. Okay? 1, 2, wait till I say 3, then make the ugly face. All right?
Emotional damage!
Modern day feminism falsely empowers women to make bad decisions. It tells you you don't need a man. That's a lie, you do. It tells you you'll be happy single. That's a lie, you're lonely. And it'll tell you you can do anything a man can do, and that's the biggest lie, because anatomically you don't even have the same fat mass or muscle mass that the man has. Your hormones are built differently than he is. You are not the same as a man, and you never will be.
Always, always make time for your husband, no matter how busy life becomes with errands, chores, activities, work, your children. Your husband is your first priority. You are a wife before you are a mother. Do not lose sight of your husband and his happiness and his needs, neither before nor after having children and all of the commitments, errands, and domestic duties that they require. Having a loving, attentive, playful, and joyful relationship and connection with your husband will lead to reduced stress and more ease and peace in your life. Always continue to take great care of the great man who takes care of you.
And on that note, guys, Jazakallah khair for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, and if it is that you're enjoying my reactions to Islamic content, consider subscribing. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.